Hi. Hello. It's been a while. I sincerely want to apologize for not communicating anything or just not really being here at all. But I'm gonna explain what happened here because it's honestly kind of a story. So buckle in, get a drink because I got stuff to talk about. So starts off kind of sad. I'll warn you now. About what's it been, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago at this point? I think 3. I got a phone call from my family in Jordan. For those maybe who don't know, that's a country in the Middle East. I have family from there, specifically my grandmother, that she got very, very ill. And my grandmother is a very important person in my life, so kind of first plane to get there, I got on. And I go there, and I spend about 5 days there. It was nice. She did pass away. And it was nice being able to see her, at least one more time. So the way there already was absolutely awful, I'll tell you that. I had to get a layover in Poland for 20 hours, which, hey, Poland was great, I'll tell you that. But I was there for 20 hours in an airport because I didn't get a hotel because I didn't want to spend that money. While I was there, I did go to a hotel right next to it, asked if they had a spare room for the night. They didn't. So I ended up laying on the floor in the airport. I did find a nice little place to lay. It was on this kid's playground. Obviously, it was 2 a.m. There was no one there. So this nice little kid's playground, they have the foam little things, and there was bean bags. So I had a nice little lay there. Couldn't fall asleep at all. Don't know why. So by the time I got to my family's house, I was awake for 36 hours, which I don't recommend. Funny thing is, I got there, I went to take a nap, couldn't fall asleep. So I don't know how my body works, but yeah. Going home, I had another layover, which was in Italy. And Italy, back when I was traveling there, was one of the only countries left in Europe that has mandatory COVID checks. So you need, before you can get on a plane to leave, you have to have a proof of negative test. So there's a facility right outside. I think I arrived at the airport at about 3 a.m., I think. 11 p.m. I departed from Jordan, and then about 3 a.m. I arrived in Italy. Went through security, or went through the departure arrivals. They had me tested with a scan or a temperature check. So I passed that, so I thought I would be fine. So 8 a.m. the facility opened up for actual testing. I get a rapid test, $30 down the drain. And I get my test, and I get my results, and I'm tested positive. So I'm like, oh, well, shit. I guess I won't be going home straight away. And I didn't have much stuff. I had maybe 4 days worth of clothes that are all slightly dirty from wearing them in Jordan. No toothbrush, because I just bought one there. I had one there already. And no toothpaste, none of that, because I didn't want to bring any liquids. All I had for my baggage was just my bag. I didn't have my laptop, nothing. So they tell me, okay, you're going to go to a quarantine hotel. You have to pay for the cab, but the hotel's free. So I'm like, thank God. So they put me in this little back room, and at this time it's about 8:30. And they're like, okay, we're going to call you a cab. They'll pick you up. I'm like, okay. It's 8:30, right? I expected maybe an hour for the cab to get there at max. The hotel was 10 minutes away. 3 p.m. I got a knock on my door. I had not been checked up on with water or food. I had just been sitting there in this shitty chair, laying my head down on the table and trying to sleep. I think I did fall asleep for a little bit, but still. I spent hours in that room, but no checkup. I didn't have any food from 3 a.m. because I had one meal before I left, or at the airport back in Jordan, but I didn't eat anything in Italy. So I finally get to the hotel. Cab cost me $60, even though it was a 10-minute drive, which was kind of crazy to me. But I get there, I get my room. I'm like, okay, so when do I get out? How many days do I have to be in quarantine? I'm like, well, we're gonna test you in 10 days. And I'm like, what? 10 days. 10 days. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I had COVID back in Jordan. Obviously, I already had let my family know that I was probably had COVID back in Jordan. They all got tested. They were fine. So don't worry. But I was like, I probably have had it for a few days. I've had symptoms. So chances are I'll be clear in a couple days. And they're like, no, we test you in 10 days. I'm just like, okay. So I get to my room. They give me a couple pieces of food. It was pasta, rice, and potatoes because they already had food service had. I get to my room. My phone doesn't work. Not my phone, but the room's phone, to which you call to the reception if you need something. Didn't work. My TV didn't work. Right? Internet, unusable. So this is the day before my phone plan gets renewed. So I quickly go to my phone app. Like for my phone plan, I changed my amount of data from 3 gigs, which I normally have, to 10, which luckily lasted me the entire 10 days. I don't know how I did it. I had a lot of Netflix downloaded, so that kind of saved me. So yeah, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. they brought us food every day. 3 little tubs of food, usually 1 piece of meat, pasta, and some vegetables. Meat was unedible. It was I'm pretty sure it was all just microwave reheated stuff, and it was really bad. The only thing I really ate was the chicken because it was fine, but the rest, like whatever other meat they gave me, I just genuinely felt like it was gonna give me food poisoning, so I didn't eat it. I just ate the pasta, ate some of the vegetables, and most of the time, luckily, I was able to order food. It was a pretty decently big city, so it's real Italian pizza, like 5 nights in a row, because honestly, they had 30 restaurants that delivered to the hotel. 27 of them were pizza, and the other 3 were sushi, and the minimum order was like $25. Like, I'm not made of money. So, that was fun. Luckily, I was able to order a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and some other snacks, like some cookies and stuff, to help me through the day without, between the break from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., which saved me, honestly. There was a little bit of shampoo and body wash for the shower. Ran out after 3 days because it was 3 packs of each. So I asked them for a new shampoo, and they just gave me a giant tub of body wash. So I wasn't able to wash my hair for 7 days. Felt absolutely disgusting when I got home. Had the nicest shower of my life when I got home. But yeah, so a little 5-day trip turned into a trip of over 2 weeks. And that's kind of where I've been. And when I got home, it's now 1 week later. When I got home, I had a lot of university work to take care of, so I took care of that. Now I'm finally, we have Easter obviously, but finally have some time on my own. Finally really feel home and like comfortable, because for the past week I've just been working. Also applied for a job because, hey, I'm a poor college student. I needed a job, so I applied for some jobs. Hopefully that'll go well. Does mean I might still be slow on uploads, even though I really want to fix it. I am gonna put it out here because I have put it out a couple times on like with posts or on Twitter. If you are somewhat good at writing scripts, if you're 18 plus, then NSFW applies as well. Please contact me on my email. It's linked in the description. It's quite a bit of work. Sadly, I'm not really able to pay. I do have, obviously, experience myself. I do write a lot of stuff myself. So if you want to work somehow with me, even if it's just a little bit, it would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, contact me either through Twitter DMs or the Gmail in the description. But yeah, currently I'm working on still 3 scripts. I didn't really I wasn't able to finish anything when I was there, even in quarantine, because I didn't have my my laptop with me, and on my phone I didn't have anything saved. So finishing up stuff. Probably by the end of the week it's all done. Hopefully I can record on the weekend. I do have tomorrow off still, luckily, so I should be able to finish it all up tomorrow, so I might get some recordings out even earlier. That being said, I really want to get back to actually uploading on Patreon, because it's been a really long time. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week or next week, but I really am going to try to get some stuff out on Patreon this month. Hopefully that goes well. Hopefully that actually goes through. This depends on how much work I have from uni after this week, but I've read all the comments that I've still seen, and I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around. And I see a lot of little messages saying like, we miss you, take your time, but we miss you. It's really sweet. So I hope you've all been doing great. Yeah, hope you guys all have a happy Easter if you celebrate it. If you're currently doing Ramadan, then I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have amazing food every iftar. Jordan is a mostly Muslim country, and you guys have the best cuisine. It's insane. But yeah, so hope you all have me great. Can you tell this is unscripted, by the way? The way I'm just rambling and saying Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I've said everything I had to. Keep you guys posted on Twitter a little bit more. I'll try to keep up. And I love you guys. So take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Also, while I'm making the thumbnail for this, I realize I'm giving this a really clickbaity name. But honestly, I kind of like doing this kind of stuff. Just talking maybe about a story, about a personal experience. It's kind of nice. So let me know if you guys want more of this. Maybe every once in a while as a break from ASMR. It's a lot less work than having to actually make ASMR. So every once in a while I could do something like this, and it'd be just something nice to talk with you guys. So let me know if you guys like it. All right? All right, bye. Mwah.